Damn, that intro was too short, but very epic. You know, I haven't played that one in a long time. I had fun shooting that intro. I actually I rented a helicopter. Yeah, I rented a helicopter. Um, so yeah, let me make sure everything is hitting on all cylinders. I hear a little buzz. I just want to make sure. I don't know where that little buzz is coming from. Okay, I think it's gone. Yeah, analog, digital. You know, that just lets you know that some of my setup is still analog, which is cool. It got a nice warm sound. So let's get right into it. I do want to work on this intro that I'm doing. Oh yeah, let me stop listening to my playback. It makes me pause when I talk. But yeah, man, we're in here. Let me see. Is there a delay? Yeah, there's a delay. I can't even hear myself jamming. Let me see if I can turn it down real low. Let me see. See, Leon. Oh no, I keep calling him Leon. He must be. You know what? I'm psychic, right? So I'm thinking Lenon is a fake name. His real name is Leon. His real name is Leon. So he got an FDMB song or FD something song. We gonna come up with a Lenon song. See, that's the black version of Star Trek right there. Yeah, if there was a parallel universe where there was a black Star Trek and Lieutenant Uhura was white, that's what the intro would sound like. These are the voyages of the Negro Enterprise. So this is gonna be the Lenon Exposed song. Lenon is exposed. Lenon is exposed. He ain't the only musician on this motherfucking. You know, matter of fact, hold up, because I don't want to go there, but just for a second. Just for a second.
With no delaying to what you saying, yo. With my 9 memory, what the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't.
That's enough. I made my point. I can laugh too. You know how Lennon always laugh after he make a little point and shit. Sometimes he laugh with no point at all. So let's get right into the bullshit because right now it's the bullshit hour. You know, I tried to be legit, square, nice. Didn't want to troll. I haven't trolled for 3 years, but his people blocked me from his chat room. So I had to be Columbo and do a little search, a little check here. And I noticed that this dude tried to be a cult leader and failed. But he gave it a really good try. So now he's like a virtual cult leader, but he can't have people in his presence like like Jim Jones and Nature Boy and Yahweh and all these other groups. They can physically have people around them, but not this guy. He has to do it strictly through the web. So I stumbled upon this page. They broadcast this back in January. And you see him, he's over to the right, hiding behind my name over there to the far right, your left. And I stumbled upon this page that was very informative. Let me see if I could turn this screen on. Oh, by the way, if you try to flag this page, I'm pretty locked in at YouTube because I live in the same neighborhood. Number one. I know employees there. I know they understand sarcasm. Californians understand sarcasm, not on the level of New Yorkers, but they do understand sarcasm. And if it was a bunch of bros at YouTube, I would be worried because we don't really dig sarcasm. We want our joke right now. That's why black people don't do certain drugs. We don't want to wait 45 minutes for the shit to kick in. So we want that shit, boom, right there, boom. So yeah, YouTube, they understand sarcasm. It's all good. But you ain't gonna believe how this dude tries to expose Umar, which he rightly should, all the time. But he made a goddamn living off of it. But this dude he may be worse than Umar. So I'm gonna play this and let you decide. And I want to give a shout out to this channel. I want to give them their respect. It says how I made the community woke about Lenon Honor and AFW. Now I don't know what AFW stands for, but we may learn. I'm gonna skip around this video because I'm not the owner. And if you want the full effect, please go to D. Darrell the Rebirth. You may have heard of him. I don't claim to know everybody on YouTube, but he got about 1.6 thousand subscribers, and I'm sure plenty of his channels have been flagged down by Lenon. So don't judge this. He's probably had thousands and thousands of subscribers, but he has to keep starting his channel over. So anyway, this particular video since January got over 2,000 views. And I'm going to click the subscribe button right now. All right, I just subscribed to him. Now, let's play this video. And let me look in the chat room right quick. Oh, Deuce in the building. Yo, that's great. You should tell that info. Okay, Diva in the building. And New Orleans girl in the building, and people in the background. Let's take this journey because I didn't finish watching this video. After I got to a certain point, I said, you know what? I need to go on and just take this live. Just take it live. Take it to the people. You know what I'm saying? So all right, let me click play. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna jump in the chat room with you guys and eat my popcorn.
That's the sign. It's right here. I see it right here.
Yeah. So now, find that link.
The Honor family here. My name
in the
is
description.
Hold on 1 second.
And today we were so excited because on our
This Negro getting gifts from Target. This a guy. So that mean this dude didn't even pay for his kids' Christmas gifts.
Yeah, nah, but listen, man.
Oh,
I'm pulling it up right now for you. I'm pulling it up right now for you. Listen, bro.
Wow.
This man, to this day, right now, January 7th, 2021, he still has the registry up for freaking gift cards. $1,000 gift card right now.
And this was 3 years ago.
Man. So, like, he asked for that plus the $2,000 worth in gifts plus $1,000 gift card. For what?
Wow.
So, watch this, man. Let me go ahead, you know.
Damn shame, man.
Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. I've never in my life.
This bad shit. This dude had, and so basically these fools gotta look. They want to talk about how they tried to make people who donated for Umar look stupid. These basically paying for gifts, birthday presents, graduation presents, fucking late night dinners and shit. If they go out to get, I mean, they paying for every vacations. They paying for every goddamn thing.
It's crazy.
And look at the boxes. Look at the size of that box.
So so I found it, but how do I flip my camera here? So look. This is, you see it, right? So this is Lenon Honor's.
Hold on. Let me make you an individual layout. Okay. Go ahead.
See it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now look. Now what's the first thing here? One gift still needed. $1,000 gift card.
Yeah, man, it sure is.
Look right here. You see?
Cards they give you. Yeah.
Aida and Lennon's Housewarming Registry 2017, and this is the only gift that's left is $1,000 gift card. You see how it is? Have like over a
damn, look at all this gifts.
Listen, right?
He got coffee mugs. He got coffee mugs, all kind of stuff, man.
And they requested it too, by the way.
Silverware. He got cookware. I mean, he got everything. Look at that, man. That's ridiculous.
Crazy.
Man, did y'all see that?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
This is ridiculous.
$1,000 gift card right now. Bro, someone can go on now and buy them that gift card still. Shit crazy, bro.
This is ridiculous. Well, look at this is the big move. Okay. Because I know we saw, I remember C-Rock had me looking at the first one because I didn't know, and I've seen a lot of Lenon Honor videos. And so I'm surprised I missed the get out the hood move. I'm surprised. I don't know how.
No, but that's the one. That's 1A, yeah. So type in Lenon Honor big move 1. That's where he say like we have we have kind of like the like we have the GoFundMe going up right now. Please donate, help us move out the hood. Yeah. So type in Lenon Honor big move 1.
This is one right. This here right here.
Yeah, that's the first. Yep.
The introduction right here. Wait a minute.
Yes.
The first one?
What? No. 1 second. Here. Let me find it for you.
This is episode 1A. Episode 1A right here.
Yeah. So, sorry about that. It's episode 2. Sorry about that. It's episode 2.
Episode 2?
Yes. Yes. So type in 2. So go let it on the big move 2. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Yep.
Hold on. Let me see this.
Well, greetings everyone. Lenon here. This is episode 2 to our big move, the Honor family's big move, and I want to take a quick moment. This will be a very quick video to thank everyone for your support. We are trying to move, and we will be moving.
Now hold on. Notice all that shit in there. He ain't paid for none of that shit in that room that you see. I just want to make that noted.
Especially based upon the response we've gotten on our crowdfunding campaign. We're going to be moving very soon, and I'm very thankful. My wife and I, we set up a crowdfunding campaign to help us to move about yesterday. We set up yesterday, and yesterday we received between GoFundMe and PayPal direct contributions through PayPal. We raised $1,880.
God damn it! In one goddamn day. Are you fucking kidding me?
That was like in just one day. And right now on Indiegogo we're at $3,000.
So $4,000.
What the fuck?
Total is $8,500. We've done this.
It's $4,000 in one day.
We're gonna have the money to move. I'm so thankful for that. I really am. I'm appreciative to everyone. Later today, my wife and I, we're going to sit down and we'll do another full video to talk about where things are at. Yesterday, we uploaded a video onto YouTube to talk about where things were at. The video was about an hour long. We laid everything out and shared a whole lot with people in terms of what's been going on in this neighborhood and necessity for us to move as soon as possible. And it's really kind of an emergency situation. People coming through, all y'all, everyone who's come through with the contributions, so much. We love you. We appreciate the support. Also, people have sent us a lot of emails of encouragement on Facebook posts, encouraging us, even on YouTube, encouraging us. We really appreciate that as well. It just shows that the love is out there. And it also shows that we're really good people who are willing to help all around the world. We've had people contribute from all around the world. So we're very, very thankful for that. So later on today, my wife and I will sit down and we'll do another update video and we'll talk about where everything is at. Right now, what I'm doing in this room, and this is my wife and I, our bed. We had to take the bed and put it in the living room.
That you didn't pay for.
Are rowdy and, they tend to be very loud. I was unable to get much sleep. And they bump the music and it shakes the walls, it shakes the windows. So we actually have the bed inside of the living room. But we've been sleeping better in there. I actually got a bit of sleep last night, so I'm thankful for that. I only got 6 hours, but that compared to what I have been getting, I'm appreciative of that. And so today, what I've been doing is cleaning out this room. I went through all of my stuff in the closet. My desk is over here. I went through everything and I've thrown a lot of stuff out. My wife, she's throwing stuff out too. And we're going to be going room by room and basically preparing to move them. And the first step for us is to get rid of all unnecessary items. And so some of the stuff we're going to be giving away. So we're going to do that, but there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're just going to throw out. And so I'm cleaning out the closet. Over here needs to be cleaned out. This is our bin, our doorway bin. We've used this a whole lot. And then I've been getting this desk together. And after I'm done with this, I'm going to go into the living room and start cleaning up in there. So I just want to give you all a quick update. Thank you all so much. Again, my wife and I will sit down later on today and we'll do another video just to update everyone. And we'll give you some more figures. Again, we raised $1,880 in one day within a 24-hour period. Our Facebook page has been blowing up. People have been, when I say that, I mean, it's been very active with people support.
This dude right here, I had no idea. Like, at first, I used to just listen to him talk shit about Umar. And I was quite entertained, you know. And then I see that he played the flute, you know, I played the sax, so I was like, okay, he's like Najee and shit. Well, he's more like not G. And definitely not a Gerald Albright. He's more like a Gerald All Wrong. But I'm just being petty because I was blocked by his mods. So it's no fault of his. He didn't know because his mods are proactive. And so he don't even get to see who they block. So I'm taking it out on him because it made me want to investigate, like, what are they afraid of? Like, because I didn't say nothing wrong. So I was like, what are they afraid of? So I did some research and I'm still researching. And I see that there's more to this character than meets the eye. And he has I'm telling you, when I listen to Uncle Fester, I hear a lot of things that he said. Now I know where she get all that BS from. She's a part of the honor cult. She's a part of the honor cult. But this brother right here, he done a better job than I could ever do. That's why I'm playing his video for educational purposes to further my amateur, unofficial YouTube investigation.
We're at $2,002, and it hasn't even been 2 days. So thank y'all so very much. We will be moving very, very soon. Okay. One other thing, people have been sending us listings. I don't know if I said that already, but they've been sending it. And y'all, thank y'all so much. Yesterday I might have gone through about 100 listings. My wife, she's been looking up stuff on Craigslist. And people literally all over the United States sending us listings. Check this property out. Are you interested in coming here? We're keeping our options open. We haven't decided on where we're going to be moving to. We're open to moving out of the state as well.
Wait a minute, guys. Hold on. I got to stop and ask a question. You mean to tell me they gave him this money before he even know where he was going to move?
Yeah.
It don't even make no fucking sense. Wait a minute, dude. These people gave money to a man. You talking about why are we giving? They hounded Umar about a school and where the damn school at, but this man got money before he decided where he even going to live.
Yep.
This is some fucked up. This is fucked up. But let me finish.
Again, for us, it's about safety because that's been a major issue here, but then also affordability. We have to be able to afford it. And those are the two primary issues right now. So we're keeping our options open. I want to thank everyone who sent us messages. I haven't been able to get this back to everyone because it's been such an influx, a flood, if you will, of messages and emails. But I want y'all to know that I have seen your emails, and I'm very thankful. When I get some time, I'll reply. Okay. Again, thank y'all so much. We are so appreciative. We are so very appreciative. We're going to send you all lots of love from the Honor family, and we're going to keep this moving. One thing I want to just share with y'all, once again, I posted this on Facebook, and I just want to read this because I was really inspired by the support that we received yesterday. And I posted, "Our family is rising, and your love is our wings." Thank you. Okay, and see, that's the thing. Giving is, giving really, it's an act of love. And whether it's
I bet it is.
Shit. Money to support people or to help people, or if it's kind words, we receive so many kind words and emails, positive emails from people, just the encouragement on YouTube, on privately on Facebook in terms of what they call a PM, also to my inbox, my Yahoo account, and we're very thankful for that. I mean, that's all love, and your love is helping us to rise beyond this current situation. So we're very appreciative of that. I know I'm rambling, but that's because when I get to this point of appreciation, I tend to want to say thank you over and over again. Okay,
man, this is some bullshit, man.
It slipped my mind, but if it comes back to mind, we'll make sure that we'll deal with it later on today when my wife and I will sit down. That's about it. Thank y'all so much. I want to see y'all lots of. What I want to say is we have the crowdfunding campaign. I'll put a link down below. But also, if you want to send a direct contribution or donation to me through PayPal, you can do so. My PayPal email is lenonhonor@yahoo.com. 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 You can do that.
Yo, he raised $10,000 just on the GoFundMe. We don't know what happened in freaking PayPal. And then he said, "Look,
and anything the direct money." So he raised way more money than what he gave, than what he led on to
plus. Listen, right?
And this is
$10K on GoFundMe, $3,000 the first day on fucking Indigo, right?
Right.
We don't know what he raised in PayPal. So at the very least, right now, right? So again, right? Let's claim he raised $0 on PayPal, and after the first day, else donated on Indigo, right? And he would have still raised $13,000 plus because he raised $3,000 on Indigo. He said within the first day.
Wow.
I'm telling y'all, bro.
Man, this shit is ridiculous, man. But I want y'all to show this. You see this person right here? This is a person who trolled me. One of the original trolls. Look at what they saying now. No wonder why he only worked part-time. I have no love for Umar, but Lenon Honor is just pathetic as Umar. Now,
bro, y'all killed me. Come on, man.
But see, this is a person, Rex Richardson. This is a person that trolled me for 2 years.
Yo, D Darrell, he said on my live yesterday that he didn't go back that far.
Who didn't go back that far? Rex Richardson?
Yeah.
He a goddamn lie.
No.
Oh.
He's saying like he never watched Lenon's videos like that far back. You feel me? Right?
No, he said no. He said that he wasn't in my comment section a year ago. I'm like, bro, you've been throwing shots at Umar and caping for fucking damn near a year now.
Man,
from what now you saying 2 years? Like, yeah.
Not Rex Richardson was my ass about Umar since because actually Rich Richardson started off with the Spangali. That's when she first did that video about me. That's when I started seeing him. And this is before I even would go. I didn't start going live till 2019.
Okay, I'm going to try to skip to the parts where they analyze his videos, because this is like 2 hours and 51 minutes, and we're not going to get to all of that because, you know, I might want to go into the studio. So I just skip to the parts where they, you know, where they break them down and show the evidence and stuff like that. Because some of the other stuff I'm just not familiar with. I don't know who they're talking about. Plus, for the full perspective of this video, feel free to check out this channel and support this guy. Okay.
Times were in my life, put myself through school where I had to work 3 jobs. I didn't cry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not understanding how he can have an emotional breakdown. He's not, in my opinion, Lenon ain't even allowed to snore. Snoring is for working people. You're not allowed, bruh.
Hold on, so did he had the video, or did he just say, or he had the video of him breaking down?
Yes, I can
crying,
do that.
pouting, and
You
doing
want
all
to see
this
it?
other shit?
You want to see it?
Yeah, you can put up the footage, man. Put up the footage.
Let me give context. Lenon Honor was in his car crying for the fact that his job had him working close to 50 to 60 hours the last 2 or 3 weeks. You know what he was saying? Man, I can't even see my kids, man. I can't see my kid. I gotta go to work and my kid. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You got 5 kids. You ain't making but $12, $13 an hour with 5 children.
Yeah, my dad never did that. I ain't seen nothing like that, man. You feel me?
Man, don't you know these people came for my neck a year and a half ago when I told them, how in the hell a man who works 21 hours with 5 children has no business going to college. He needs to be working to take care of his children, and he should not be sacrificing the comfortability of his children to seek an education when these kids are living, you know, below poverty line.
Hold on, why wouldn't he go to college though? I mean,
you can't afford it. You can't afford to go to college.
But he said his job was paying for it though.
He lied. That was lie.
He capping.
How would your job name one job that's going to pay for a part-time worker or going to pay for a part-time worker to go to school?
No, my job will reimburse you,
you probably get right
for tuition. No, my job will reimburse you for tuition, but that's after you've taken the class, and that's only if you're full-time. Lenon said out of his own mouth, I'm thinking about getting a part-time job.
Yeah.
The motherfucker didn't even have the thought. He was thinking about it.
I mean, not everybody go-getters out here, man. Some people just want to bum around, thug it out. I don't know how he do. I don't know how he's surviving though. It's crazy. It's hard out here, bro. When we're 21 hours a week.
21 hours.
Then here's the thing. And you're right. You're 100% correct. But here's the thing. You need to be a humble bum. If you're bumming, you can't point no fingers at no goddamn body.
Exactly.
You don't have that right. You can't say shit about nothing.
I'm trying to see that video. TC, you know that video where he was crying about working? I think it was C-Rock Smooth that had that video, was it? Anybody remembers?
Nah, I don't remember, man. I only remember somebody told me about it.
Yes, I think it was C-Rock. I had it on that was on my other channel before it got shut down. I want to say I think it was C-Rock that had that. Shit. Damn, I wish. I may not be able to find it. It was a video of him sitting in the car, man. I never forget. I had played that video about maybe 2 months ago. This dude was sitting in a car crying because he had to go to work and he couldn't see his kids. This man literally said that. They said it was 3 months ago.
Yeah, it's really sad. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't get it. And he's brazen about it. Like I said, no, we would not know any of this if Lenon hadn't put it out there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to judge his wife. I'm judging her because she's complicit in the fuckery, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't get it.
I mean, she just got to follow in line, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really blame her.
But she's helping. She's complicit.
So
I'm confused by that. I don't understand. You hold your man accountable. You don't let him lay up on you.
Yeah, it's way too late for that now. They in too deep. They got 5 kids. It's way too deep.
Yeah, man, it ain't no time. I was trying to tell people, look, man, look, if you got 5 children, your number one priority is to make sure your children don't go without, because you have that many. You ain't going to school is a luxury at that point. Going to school is for people that don't have those type of. You got too many responsibilities. You 45 plus with 5 children trying to go back to school when you need to be taking care of your children. And all I merely said was, all I merely said was that he should not be focusing on going back to school. He need to be focusing on his children and making sure that they living as comfortable as possible. And the way that they're going to live comfortable is by your ass working. You know, you going to work, earning a living. That's how that's going to happen.
Check your email, I emailed you and like him crying. So
okay, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let us see that video, man.
I emailed you that. And then also too, you might want to play episode 13 as well, where he says that they got rejected because he didn't have any credit nor income, plus he don't have time to work a full-time job.
Yeah.
Episode 13.
Your boy Shaka Rod showed me that. I remember saying something like, give me 1 second. Let me take this out. I'm gonna put this in here. Let me screen share this. Need to see this shit. And this is why I could not understand how people would just, it's like they was under a goddamn spell with this guy. I'm like, I don't understand how they could not see what I saw. Okay, now this is him crying, and you can see how sad his face look. He all beautiful, and he got to work. Watch. Just listen to this.
Lots of love, peace, and positivity. I'll be doing well. I'm on my way to work right now, and I wanted to just take a moment to connect with people. I've been extremely inconsistent on social media and on YouTube and everywhere. Most of y'all know we had some my youngest son, James, some health issues, and we're still working on all of that. And it's been heavy. It's been really heavy. So I haven't been able to be as consistent online. But my wife and I, we talked about it. We need to start updating people more, but we all need to get back into doing positive relationships a lot. I think we can talk about when it comes to the value of being in a positive relationship. If we have children, and how you have to really work as a team, and you have to be on the same page because things come up. For the health issue with James, and we needed each other, my wife and I, big time, just to get through what we got already. Surgery to remove the mass on his back, but we wanted to wait until after James's birthday because we want him to not be in the state where he's at. But it takes a really strong relationship. In a relationship, and maybe you're co-parenting, you have to have a strong relationship to be able to work.
Okay. I just want to say that is not me breathing on the mic. I'm using OBS Studio. It has a compressor plugin. It's called, it's a GATE compressor. So when you use that compressor properly, you don't hear me typing on the typewriter keys. You don't hear noise in the background. You don't hear me breathing, eating chips, or anything like that. So any sound effects or extra sounds is coming from the video. No disrespect. I'm just letting you know that it ain't me. You know how I roll when it comes to audio. And but that's not the point of showing this. The point of this is exposing this brother because he blocked me and he didn't check on his mods. He don't regulate his mods because he feared that they may stop donating or something if he check them, you know what I'm saying? Because they do take care of him. They helped him move and all this shit. They helped him do a lot of things, just like if he was Nature Boy or whatever, So, just to break up the monotony in the show that I'm not just trying to take advantage of this video, I think this brother was on point. He did, obviously he's done his homework. So we're going to pause for a musical intermission. And this song is dedicated to people who got me twisted, people who got me messed up. And to let Mr. Lenon Honor know that he's not the only Negro musician on YouTube. They hate on the YouTube streets. They don't want me to be. They all wanna have this beef. Yeah. But it really don't matter to me. Oh, you got me twisted. You got me fucked up. You really don't know me. Yeah. You got me twisted. Oh, you got me fucked up. You really don't wanna mess with me. Yeah. You got me twisted like I'm flexible. Straight out of pocket like deductibles. Don't mess with Bill. That's great advice. You best to keep shit drill. I'm nothing nice. I stand my ground like I'm Gucci. Got me all twisted like I'm some type of goofy. Have you fucked up? Hit you so fast you don't know what's what. Under you to the streets, you got me twisted. Okay, my bad. If I could rewind it, I would. This stuff is very tricky to use. Okay. I was unmuting stuff, but it had nothing to do with this audio. So anyway, let me take the mute off of the channel that allows you to hear the YouTube video. I'm sorry, my bad. My bad.
Just to get to what we got already. Surgery to remove the mass on his back. But we wanted to wait until after James' birthday because we want him to not be in the state where he's at. But it takes a really strong relationship. In a relationship, maybe you're co-parenting it, you have to have a strong relationship to be able to work. So I think it's going to be good for my wife and I to get back to one video, not just to share and help people that parents experience when health issues come up, especially when they're given information, especially initially where they're given like worst case scenario possibilities. It's extremely traumatizing. And there's a recovery process.
Since Street Knowledge is here, let me do another sound check right quick, just to make sure the sound is right.
Just to update people on where everything is at, but then also I think it's going to be easy to get back into doing courses, and we got to turn upside down. Everything. That's something else I got to share stuff. Like I was and I haven't even talked to my wife about it. But just like
with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with my 9 milli with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't wanna vibe, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main thug, nigga, named Julio, he Julio. Like a nigga that is
my children. I have to consider all y'all uploading videos for.
Okay, I think the sound is working. That's enough for the sound check. I think it's working.
And last week I worked 61 hours or 62 hours the week before I did 60. Hours. And this comes at a time where I think it's more, I mean, it's so important for me to be around and be at home with everything that's taking place with James. I'll be yoked about that.
Hold up. The waterworks. Hold up.
Look at this. What the fuck?
He crying.
I can't support this, bro. I can't support this. Man, I work goddamn 50 to 60, man, and I ain't never come down to this, you feel me? I don't know. This ain't it.
Cut the camera off, guys. He cut the camera off.
This ain't it, man.
Look at this, man. What kind of man? This dude, y'all saw that, right?
Yeah, I can't support that, bro.
Grown ass man. Hold on, man. This is a grown ass man crying about the other day I worked 64. The last week I worked this dude cried about the last 3 weeks he worked 60 plus hours. Come on, Red Pill Finance. Come on,
That
man.
boy tripping. I ain't gonna lie. I know an old head who worked 7 days a week, man, for like a whole year, man, ongoing, man. I haven't seen this man powder cry with not one time.
Mm-hmm.
That boy tripping, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
So I feel like he can't. Me personally, I feel like he can't really speak on Umar just from watching all the footage that he presented. It's just not the right messenger, bro. You know what I mean? It coming from the wrong person.
Obviously. That's what I said. I'm like, look, man, I'm not one to judge on nobody, man. But I'm like, man, that's why I could not get why people. I guess because they felt like I was just trying to. They thought that I was really just trying to cape for Umar Johnson. That really wasn't the case.
Nah, they probably didn't have like the background of him. Like the time I had talked to you, like I ain't really had the background, so I told you I couldn't speak on that.
Yeah.
So now that we do, and now I do have it, I can honestly say, yeah, that ain't cool.
Yeah, and so I was trying to tell people, man, look, I know that I could come off a bit abrasive at times, saying shit and this and that and arrogant, but this dude is not who y'all think he is. I'm sorry. I'm like, it's too apparent, man. This dude sat up here and talked about this man, and this dude, and look at this Red Pill. He crying. This is a man that doesn't consistently work. This man took a 7-year vacation.
I don't know at what age.
He was in his 30s.
With how much kids?
5 kids.
You tripping? You tripping? Yeah, man. I don't know what he got going on with, man. That ain't cool, man.
Yeah, and
how he was feeding his kids just straight off YouTube, the funds.
Yes. There's and government benefits.
So this was the same time he got his crib off YouTube as well.
Yes. This dude been raping YouTube. I mean, I ain't trying to hate the game. That's not the issue. My thing is that you ain't it, like you just said, Red Pill Finance. You ain't in no position to be talking about nobody.
He ain't in no position.
That's what I'm saying. He's not the right messenger. Just as you kind of stated, he not. So, Poetic Flocka want me to show episode 13. Poetic Flocka.
Yeah. I'm typing Lenon Honor
right?
move. Yes, perfect. Yeah, right. So that's the episode where like he actually says, I'm too busy to have a full-time job.
Okay, I want to listen to this.
Well, greetings everyone. Lenon here. I greet you with lots of love, peace, and positivity. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing wonderful. I'm a little tired. My wife and I were up late last night, and I am pretty tired right now. And I've been tired for a while because I haven't been getting much sleep lately. There's been so much going on. This is episode number 13 of the Honor Family's Big Move. Most of you know that my family and I were in the process of trying to move to a better neighborhood, and we put in an application for this one property we really liked, but we were rejected because we couldn't prove adequately, at least for what the owner wanted. We couldn't prove proof of income, and we also don't have a credit history. We've never worked in credit. We are thinking about, and we probably
what the fuck?
Get a secure line of credit with my bank. But even still, it's been difficult. It's been very difficult, and there's a property we're going to be looking at on Sunday. We have some reservations about that. We have the money, but we don't have the credit history to prove proof of income. So what I was thinking about doing was picking up a job, a part-time job.
Wow.
Donors got the money, by the way, not him. Donors gave him the money.
Bringing some extra income, which we really do need. We want to thank everyone too who contributed to the crowdfunding campaign. We had a crowdfunding campaign on not Indiegogo, GoFundMe, and it's still active. So if anyone wants to contribute, you can head on over there. I'll put a link down below in the description. We really appreciate people's support. So we have the money, but we don't have the credit. So and then we need to prove income, and that's been difficult.
What the fuck?
Figuring out the best way to do that based upon what the resources that we do have. And a lot of people have helped out too. They've sent suggestions. We're thankful for all that. But long story short, the job is I went to go check out this job today, and I just got back. And I like it. I like the lady, the owner. She's retired, but she started her own business. Really, really nice. Like really down to earth. Like someone that I would even. she's older, but it's someone that I would just like to call and just talk to. She's really, really nice. And then her brother works there, and she has all these drivers, and basically she has a business that drives adults who have mental disabilities or physical disabilities. So that can be a challenge for a lot of people. You have to be very patient to work with people like that. But I'm a very patient person, so I can do the job. That's not a problem. And I'm sure that she would hire me. In fact, I kind of felt like she wanted me to commit to taking the job while I was there. But what I told her was I needed some time to think. And the reason why is because that job, the route that I would be driving, it's a split shift here, and it's a route here in Hemet. It may be a problem because we're trying to move, and if we move to another city, which we would like to do anyway, then I wouldn't be able to work that route, and I probably wouldn't be able to work that job, and I would basically leave her hanging. We don't know how soon we're going to be able to move, so I don't really want to commit to her and make that commitment, and then even develop a relationship with the people who have the disabilities, because you do have to develop a relationship with them, and then when an opportunity opens up for us to move to a different location, if it's outside of him, then I wouldn't feel comfortable just abandoning those people, but then also abandoning her, because she's really a nice person. You know, I wouldn't want to do that to her. So I'm very and I haven't even talked to my wife about this. I just got back, and I wanted to do this video just to update people. I'll talk with her more about it. She had asked, but I didn't really want to talk about when I got here, because my mind is kind of turning things right now, trying to figure out what's the best thing to do. We've really been having some challenges, and it's interesting because the money here is there. The money is there. We just don't have the
He keep repeating that he got the money.
And then we got to prove income. So I was going to get the job to prove the income, but then if I prove the income and we move someplace that's not in Hemet, then I wouldn't be able to hold on to the job. You see?
No, I don't see
so
shit.
I'm trying to figure all of this out right now. So I'm just doing this video just to update people. I'm gonna keep looking for a part-time job. I don't have the time to do a full-time, but find a part-time job.
Told you, man.
Oh my god.
People email me.
Oh my god.
Have some suggestions on what I could do to add more home-based business, another additional home-based business that would bring some income that would allow me to prove income to an owner of a property. So I'm going to be considering all of that as well. It's a very interesting time. My brother called me too, and he told me that he would be willing to help out in any way possible. So I appreciate also a long time.
Pause real quick. Pause real quick.
He contacted me, and he basically.
This is
right. So he said, right? He said, look, I'm thinking about starting a home business so I can start generating income, which means he currently do not have a business. He don't have a full-time nor a fucking part-time job. So how the fuck is Lenon Honor paying his bills?
YouTube. And my thing is, this dude, how the fuck? And see, this is why people. That's why I know because he don't have a credit history. Who the hell 45, 48 years old don't have a credit history? That means that because you claim you don't have a credit history, and he also said he don't have a work history, that means that you have not filed. Because you know why? You know the issue that came about with him getting the house?
What's up?
The issues is that a requirement in buying a house, they want to look at the last 2 years of your tax returns.
Of course.
This nigga did not have any tax returns because he hadn't filed anything.
Man.
This is simple.
He's on YouTube though.
Yes, and he has income that he has not reported or paid taxes on.
And also too, if like he's not working, right? Because like again, this was
he is working.
This was 3 years ago, right? Yeah, right. And also too, him not getting married, right?
Right.
So now government aid comes in under his wife. So now they bro, I'm telling you, bro, this nigga is crafty, bro. Food stamps, Section 8. This nigga is chilling on his ass right now, bro.
Yep.
Just chilling, doing nothing, bro. This shit's fucking out of control, yo. But niggas support this motherfucker, bro. Lenon Honor says, yo, I'm not black, bro. But Lenon Honor is a nigga if I ever seen one. This nigga right here, bro, he's something special, man.
Yeah, this very exotic. This is an exotic situation we got right here, man. Like, it ain't looking right, bro.
It ain't looking right. I'm like, come on, man. This shows how dumb he is. What gave you the inclination that you can try to buy a house without any type of credit or income to support you getting a house? Unless you paying for it cash. even if you're paying for the house in cash, they're gonna want to see some verification of income and so forth. What makes you? This brother came ill prepared with his wife to buy a house. They could potentially buy a house with nothing on paper for their income or their year or their household yearly household income and so on.
Mm.
Hold on. So how much did he buy the house for? Like, y'all know how much?
Nah, he's renting.
It don't really matter because the bottom line, if you're
He's
trying
renting though, he's not buying.
he's not. He can't buy.
He's renting right now. Yeah.
To be honest with you guys, he cannot buy a house unless he has verifiable income and show that he has tax returns. They not selling him that goddamn house. Nobody lending you money.
1,000%.
And you don't have no credit. I know 19-year-olds that got credit.
Fast.
This shit don't even make sense.
Your uncle, I think he's lying, right? He says like no credit. I think he means, bro, I have horrible credit because I've done bought shit that I couldn't afford. You feel me? I stopped, bro. I'm telling you, bro. There's no way a begging ass nigga Lenon Honor is not taking advantage of like things like zero down payment for like a couch. You feel me, bro? I'm telling you, bro. This nigga here, boy, is taking advantage of all that shit and not paying it back. He has horrible credit, not no credit. He has horrible credit, bro. Like, you probably got what, I'm not sure how low credit scores go, but he probably got what, like 400.
God damn. So what I'm starting to hear is that he's continuing to paint this sob story so he can get more donations.
Oh, look, bro. Someone said, okay, so Leonard said that he went to college, so he should have credit right for it.
Yep,
that's loans, true. Right?
That's true.
The loans.
All right, check this out. There's another video I'm gonna see if I can get. This one is pretty long, but I don't think y'all need to see the real Lenon. You know, based on the fundamental principles of understanding of my research and sucker versus shit and petty versus inhumane treatment and waterboarding. Let me see if I can find it, cause I found it on a fluke, and I told dude in the comments that I might have to use a segment of your video, cause y'all need to see the hood Lenon. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow! Oh yeah, y'all need to see the hood Lenon, and the one that makes the death threats, and the one that don't like black folks. You see? Yeah. So he make fun of every other co-leader, but he's the co-leader that's different. And we're not even going to talk about his teachings about, I don't even want to go there, but in my other videos I spoke on it, but teaching the minors things that'll keep their head focused so they don't be lusting and hungry for certain things. He's teaching self-pleasurement to his spawns and stuff like that, but also how to be a man and all that stuff too. But yeah, so if I can find this, there is another diss video. I should call it a diff. There's another informative. Yeah, he called it manhood training, and yeah, he goes a little too far. But that's the part that makes me say co-leader. That's the part that make me say, you know, he's like a co-leader or whatever. So there's a dude named Mr. Skinny, and he has some rare footage of Lenon Honor in the hood. So I'm trying to because I was, maybe I could go into my own history because I was just watching it. But Mr. Skinny though he went in 9 days ago. That picture in the background, I must have took that picture. Who knows, man? I used a 64 times zoom, point and click Sony camera, and that's got to be a 15-mile stretch. I was on the porch. I was on somebody's porch taking that picture at night. It wasn't even a fancy. Oh, this dude, is he live? Oh shit, he live right now. But I want his video on Lenon Honor, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to check my Mr. Skinny TV is live right now, but I gotta find the video that I was watching. Well, I hope he don't trip. This is very informative and very educational. Okay, let me scroll. It can't be that. I've been making hella videos, so I've been going to town. You know how I do. Till I calm. It's a slow calm down. Yeah, see, this compressor works because there's people making hella noise, neighbors and stuff. But yeah, usually this is a slow. Now, what the hell is this doing on my timeline? I'm glad I got this shit blocked. Woman, maybe they flagged his video already, but that video it can't be that new. Okay, maybe I did look at that person's video. Yeah, I might have. I'd be all over the place. I'm like, when did I look at this person's video? Okay. Almost there. Okay. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Nah. Not. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is. But it's only 6 minutes. Come on. I know I looked at more than this. Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute. Uh. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Now let me find the part that I'm looking for. Shout out to the chat room. Shout out to the people in the background. I'm finna go fix me a new cup of eggnog. It's all worn off now because I had a couple of cups earlier. Oh man, this is not it. I'm looking for the one where he's making death threats, where he's pulling the bonnet out in the backyard. Just a second. Thank you for your patience. Well, while I'm looking for this video, we'll run it back like this while I'm looking for this video right quick. This system is running slow. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, it's too much freezing going on. Oh, his lordship is live right now. Wonder what he talking about. That's going to be a running joke, so you're going to hear that one over and over again. But it's funny when you see yourself live, and you're live. So anyway, it's taking too long for me to load the song and all that stuff. So and this thing is glitching out on me. So what the hell is going on? Well, if it ain't one thing, it's another, but it's all gravy. I'm the king of calm. I stay calm at all times. Shit ain't going right, but I ain't gonna even trip. No. Let's rock this while I look for this video.
Watch out, boy. You see that time boss come, man. You just come down.
that went by quick. Wow, that went by quick. I thought I bought enough time to you know, bought me enough time to search, but nope. So I'm still looking, I know it ain't that far back though. It ain't that far back. They got a video of Lordship exposing Lenon. Wonder if he's live. Yeah. What? This is him talking about porn. Oh man. Men and sex. Right. If I could just find that video where he's in the hood, he in a straight ghetto, talking shit, making death threats, talking about how he ran up on somebody. He told a story about assault, but he turned around and make it seem like it's something different. He assaulted someone. If that person was to, maybe this is it. Yeah. If that person was to shoot him or something, he would have got off like how? This got to be it. This got to be it right here. Shit. Yeah. We're gonna. This is Mr. Skinny. Shout out to Mr. Skinny, Speakeasy. This is the new channel because I'm sure his other channels got flagged. This video got 5,395 views, and this is DA Speakeasy 3. Right now he got 117 subscribers, and he lays down the law. All right, let's click this while I go get me some eggnog. All right, because he gonna break it down to the very last compound, and I see you in the chat. Okay.
Also judge different. So we're not giving credit for taking care of our kids because that's what we're supposed to do. But we are given credit and judged by the way we treat people outside of our family, nigga. So don't you fucking grandstand ever again about the fact that you take care of your kids, little nigga, because that's what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna be teaching today, and this might be the first installment of the shockumentary by the Speakeasy. If we gonna call this one Dissing Dishonor. hey, look here, man. Like I said, get y'all drinks and shit. We about to turn up on this motherfucker right here, player. Let's start the show.
I'm right here. I'm right here, nigga.
Umar, I apologize.
Bitch.
Umar, I apologize.
Bitch.
Umar, I apologize.
Bitch, you counterproductive, degenerate motherfucker.
Umar, I apologize.
Bitch,
Umar, I apologize.
bitch,
Umar, I apologize.
bitch, you counterproductive, degenerate motherfucker. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here, nigga. Come bring it.
Well, look at this old horse face looking ass nigga. Snub nose, Trey 80 ass looking nigga. Old Scotty Pippen looking ass motherfucker. This nigga look like, he got that look on his face like he smells something stank. Oh, Tony Terry ass looking motherfucker. Now this here be the first thing we gotta discuss, because you got a lot of gay alligators out there about you. You ain't gonna deal with them gay alligators about you. See what we gonna do right now is, y'all see this motherfucking video right here on your screen? You see Lynn. That's not a video that men should make. The size matter. The truth about wee sizes. This motherfucker, niggas don't sit around and talk about wee sizes. You see, Lenny Lynn, I didn't click on that motherfucker, and you know how YouTube, when you go to a video and shit, and the shit start playing, in the front, to give you a motherfucking preview and shit. I'm expecting to see the motherfucking, to see his wife or some shit up there with him. No. This nigga was discussing wee sizes. Now, that video is a video that only can be made by women. Does size matter? The truth about wee sizes. Hey, player. Look here, nigga. The only motherfuckers that can make that video is women and motherfuckers who had one up in them before. What the fuck is you worried about wee sizes for? You need to address these motherfucking alligators, nigga. These alligators ain't going no fucking where until you address them, alright? I think you in trouble today, little nigga.
Because I'm sexy with mine, okay? I'm very sexy with, my wife told me I'm very sexy with mine.
The fuck you say? The fuck is funny?
Later when my ass coming in, shit. I've been waiting on my ass for a long time. Okay? I just be in the bathroom, just in the mirror looking back.
Didn't your dumb ass say that on YouTube?
Checking your reflection and telling your best friend, like, girl, I think my butt getting big. Oh.
Magnificent.
The fuck you so tickled about? What the fuck is you laughing at?
You getting there, bro. Just keep eating. Keep eating and sitting.
You counterproductive, degenerate motherfucker.
You gonna cry in the car.
Oh, don't cry now, motherfucker. They ain't fucking alligators no more. This shit is facts. Shit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to pay close attention to this part here, where he bitching about Umar making quote-unquote physical threats and shit like that, because we gotta come back to that later on. So this section here, make sure you remember what this nigga is saying, because later on in this here shockumentary, it's going to be some shit, contradictory shit, and we gonna break it down. So make sure y'all remember this part right here. Right here.
He can threaten them. He can act like he gonna physically assault people. He can threaten them. He can act like he gonna physically assault people. He can threaten them. He can act like he gonna physically assault people, or he doxes people. If it hasn't worked in the past, because Umar, you already done all of those things. You guys remember that? And remember, I was done with Umar until he issued the physical threats. I was done with Umar until he issued the physical threats. I was done with Umar until he issued the physical threats. I was done with Umar. He physical threats and tried to do the doxing. Remember that? And I said, okay, no, fuck that. Okay, you want to play? Okay, let's go. And look what's happened as a result. There's only so much disrespect that any person can take before until at a certain point they have to verbalize in a particular way to get the message across. You get the Shockumentary Part 1. I'm working on pre-production on Shockumentary Part 2. Oh my goodness, people.
Y'all see that? Y'all
like
see
I said,
that?
I've been collecting
that
receipts,
motherfucker rubbing them fingers together.
If the shit didn't work before, why the fuck you think it's gonna work now, bro?
niggas.
That's what I'm saying. And I told myself I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna be professional about it. But listen, that shit's not going to work with me. It's not. I'm not the fucking one, bro.
You think you tough? Think you tough, huh?
Umar, you may think that. Maybe you may have this misconception because maybe a person looks a certain way or because they kind of carry themselves a certain way. I tend to be very laid back about shit. I really tend to be that way. I tend to bring things calm and keep things calm and shit. That's how I am. That's my personality.
Your problem is you got an inferiority complex. Don't blame me for that shit.
But don't fuck with me, bro. And don't fuck with my family. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You can be the biggest dude, you can be the smallest dude.
Speak your speech, nigga. Speak your speech, nigga. Speak your speech. You built like that? I got some shit for you.
I don't give a shit. Don't fuck with me.
Bitch, I'm right here, nigga. Come bring it.
Now this is where the Shockumentary starts. This part of it, we gonna break down the character of the real Lenon, Mr. Dishonor. We gonna see what type of cat he is. I'm gonna be stopping it, like he do, but I ain't gonna scrutinize every fucking pixel in the damn video, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna be on no old, look at that dandelion Umar just stepped on. We gonna report you to the botanist and all that dumb shit. But we gonna show y'all the exact type of nigga we dealing with right here. This nigga's a fraud, yo. He's a phony ass nigga. Yeah.
And I'm kind of pleading with the dude because I mean, wherever we're at in life, like everyone is in a particular place in their own personal development. So it ain't like anyone is better than anyone else. I can't say that I'm better than that dude or anyone else for that matter. I got my own struggles that I'm working through, right? So we can't like look down upon people because of where they're at because most people are in places where they don't want to be.
Yeah. Oh, you right. Most people are in places where they don't want to be. And you just said you can't be looking down on niggas. Ain't that right, Lenon? Because that's the honorable thing to do. But you don't have a problem with looking down on Umar and trying to magnify every mistake this brother's making. He's trying to do something. It takes time. And it's rough. But yet you sit there and you look down on him and magnify and fault find every little fucking thing he does. But in this video, you saying you can't look down on nobody, little nigga. What type time is you on? Why are you treating this black man this way? See, ladies and gentlemen, we gonna get into that. But let me tell you something now, little nigga. We gonna get you. We on Lenon Honor. We on your ass. Pause. Cause you might get excited, you little wet ass nigga.
And some people want to be and are striving to be in better places. And there are other people that they're fine with where they're at. I understand that too, but I can't look down upon the brother. You see, so I'm pleading with him. I'm basically saying, look, man, you have to cut this shit off because you end up dead. Okay, 4 days later, the daughter came home and found him collapsed on the floor in the bathroom. She calls the police. The police come out, ambulance and fire truck. They open up the door. They come in and they automatically, I see them because I can like walk out my door, make on the left. This is on this side, and I can look straight to the left and look right into their door, right into where the bathroom is at. It's a small house. It's a 1-bedroom.
Now, I'm gonna let this bitch fest run. The nigga just did a whole motherfucking hour-long video bitching and shit. But he revealed a lot about himself. And y'all gonna see. So I'm gonna let this shit run, and I'll be back as soon as this motherfucker fuck up. Here I
Has he passed away?
go.
I said, is dude done? He said, yeah, he's done. He overdosed. He OD'd. And dude died. Why did this happen? Because of the drugs. See, he wasn't able to be on the square to such a degree that he took his own life. This happens all the time. You see, so part of my message here is that, man, we can't be fucking with the drugs, men. Okay, women too, but men in particular, we can't, because it really destabilizes our ability to be men, to be fathers, to be husbands. Okay, and I grew up again in a household that was full of dysfunction because my father was on alcohol extreme, King Cobra and malt liquor, the 40 ounces. Smoked all kinds of weed, used to grow the weed. And then other types of drugs, and at a certain point he got on crack, and it's a wrap. Okay, remember the crack epidemic? Okay, crack, it was a wrap. So I done seen so much. So even when this went down, I remember my wife was like, you know, this is crazy. But I didn't really have an emotional reaction to it because I done seen enough shit in my life to where I'm desensitized to that. But I recognize that the reason why that happened was because he wasn't able to be on the square because of the drugs. Okay. So the point that I'm making here is, in the neighborhood that we live in, there are things that happen quite often, right? And part of the reason why I'm doing this video is as a reminder to myself as a man that I need to step my game up, if you will, so that I can move my family into a bigger home and into a better neighborhood, because this shit is not working.
It ain't working. Hey, boy, listen here. Let me give y'all a little background. This bitch fest was brought to you so that he can then go and pull a fucking GoFundMe to get me out of the hood, because the motherfucker ain't got enough motherfucking skills or a skill set to get himself out of the hood. Let me tell you something, Lenon. When you start laying down with a woman and you start spurting out kids left and right, the first motherfucking thing you should do when you had a first kid is make sure you got enough skills to take care of the family, regardless of how many children you have, you little punk motherfucker. Now, since you want to fault find with niggas, I find a lot of fault with you, player. Now, he's going to be revealing a lot of shit, and we gonna get right into it, because now we're starting to see the real Lenon right after this clip right here. Man, you gonna see the real motherfucker right here, and I am discerning enough to see it, little nigga. I ain't got no degrees, but I can read a punk motherfucker when I see one, and you fit the bill, nigga.
And we don't deserve this shit, okay? And the reason I'm saying this is because we live in a stable home environment. My wife and I, we've been together for 15 years, been married for 13. We got 5 beautiful babies. We homeschool, we're vegan. We don't argue, we don't fuss and fight. I don't call her out her name, she don't call me out. And don't let no motherfucker call my wife out my name, out her name, because it's gonna be a problem.
You's a fucking nut, nigga. You's a fucking nut.
I'm the front line of defense every single day as a husband and as a father. And I'm always on guard out here. When my children are out here playing, I'm on guard. You know, there's a term, they call it hypervigilance. I'm hypervigilant because of the type of shit that I went through growing up. And my father not being there as a protective force, but being an abusive force, abusing, beating on my mama, beating on us. So I developed this defense mechanism. Nowadays, I'm hypervigilant. And some people may say, okay, it's to your detriment, but look, one thing is not gonna happen is none of my children are gonna be abused. They're not gonna be bullied. None of them are gonna be sexually molested. My wife is not gonna be assaulted. That shit is not gonna happen because I'm on my square every single motherfucking day.
I'm on my square every motherfucking day, G. Y'all see how much of a fucking square this nigga is? Now I know y'all heard the motherfucker just said, he said, we don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't argue, we don't this. I take care of my 5 kids and my wife and all that bullshit that you just said, nigga. Well, what you don't realize is you don't do none of the fucking things that your neighbors do. The drinking, the drugging, and all of that shit, yet you all are still in the same fucking neighborhood, in the same fucking predicament. So you don't deserve that. Because you taking care of your family and all of that shit. I used to love to bring home the groceries, ass nigga. Huh? But they do. Because they drinking and drugging. You see, Lenon? You are, you one of them entitled motherfuckers, ain't you? You think just because you doing what you're fucking supposed to do, that you entitled to something. Nah, nigga, you're not. Because all of that shit that you said you don't do, those other people do, yet y'all still all together in the same fucking situation. So what's the problem, Lenon? Huh? What separates from you? What separate you from them, cuz? Talk to me, player. It must be something else, huh? Yeah, but the fact that you sat there and said y'all don't deserve this, as if those people do who have particular issues. You's a bitch nigga, and it's gone too far, and you know it don't matter anyway. I'm cooking you, nigga. Sit back and learn.
But I know one thing that, and I'm sorry, excuse the language too, by the way. So if you're younger and you're viewing this language, excuse the language, because I'm not a proponent of using that type of language, but I'm about to get into a topic in a moment where that language is going to be necessary. So please bear with me here. I don't talk like that normally. I don't talk like that with my wife, but this is the language that I grew up on. See, a lot of times what happens is people see where I'm at and where I've developed to, and they think that somehow I've always been that way. That's not true. I used to be a broke down motherfucker back in the day. Okay, I had my issues. I had to work through those issues. And one of the issues that I had to work through was how I communicated to people and the language that I would use. So in a minute, it's going to get a little bit more. Okay, so but I'm just saying for you younger brothers who are seeing this, I don't endorse us using that type of language. Not with each other, not with our spouses, not with anyone for that matter. Because we have to refine ourselves as men day by day. That means our thoughts, our words, and our actions. Words being even our vocabulary. If you can't speak 2 words without saying, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you got a motherfucking problem. You need to work on your vocabulary, brother. And ain't nothing stopping you from doing that. You see? Let me not digress. Global white supremacy ain't stopping me from doing shit. It's not stopping you from doing shit either. So let's excuse the excuses. Because we ain't got time for that. As a group of people, we ain't got time for that. Okay, so we've had problems with people who have lived over there for 6 years now, and there's been all kinds of people that have come through next door. And my wife and I, we've been very patient because we're very peaceful. I'll be out here gardening. You think I got time to be beefing with people and talking shit? I ain't got time. Look at, I'm out here trying to go, look at my dog trying to dig out. Hey, you cut it out. I know what you're trying to do. I'll be out here meditating on these rocks right here. You think I got time to be trying to beef with people about bullshit?
Y'all hear this motherfucker? I'll be out here meditating on these rocks and shit. You think I got time to be bullshitting with people? Ha! But you got 3 motherfucking hours on the motherfucking weekend to bullshit about Umar Johnson and shit, right? This motherfucker sitting on rocks, meditating and shit. You fucking gardener. Y'all keep watching this shit.
You see, I'm writing books. I'm working on a documentary right now. You think I got time? So our environment is not reflective of where we are at in our own growth and our own evolution. Not that we're better than anyone else, but in terms of our progressions and what we're evolving to and where we're at right now, this is not reflective of that. And I'm trying my best to make it reflective of that. That's why I started the garden. I know it looks broke down right now, but that's because we've had some extreme heat and it destroyed the garden. But guess what? I'm starting over. Okay? Sometimes it's the best thing to do is to start over. But this video is a reminder to myself that I need to step my game up as a husband and as a father so that I can earn more income, so that I can get my family into a bigger home and get them in a better neighborhood.
So GoFundMe count is earning
cool.
a bigger income, huh, motherfucker?
And my oldest son is 12, and I don't want him to get to
begging
16
for
and
money.
he has to see this type of shit.
It count as earning a bigger income.
Up.
Your fault, nigga.
So we've had problems with people who have lived over here, but you know what?
Oh, Oh, hey, boy. Hey, Lenon. Slow the fuck down, nigga. Pump them fucking brakes. I know you ain't about to say what the fuck I think. Hey, no. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Lenon. Your coochie wet. Your coochie wet. Hey, is that your coon hanging out? You need to turn that shit down. Hey, tuck that shit in, nigga. I know you ain't about to fucking say what I think you about to say. Hey, but look here, ladies and gentlemen. Let it feel some type of way about you niggas. I'm sorry I had to spoil it, but he feels some type of way about you niggas. This is the nigga y'all fucking with. All right, my bad, I'm gonna let this shit go.
We have not had the types of problems from these neighbors over the last 6 years, whether they be white, whether they be Mexican, or what have you, until we got some African-American folk out here.
You motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all get mad if you want to, but black lives don't matter to most black people.
Look at the cool.
How you gonna say black lives matter when you disrespect your own people on a daily and you don't give a fuck, quote unquote? How does black lives matter when you an absentee father with your broke down ass? I said it. How does black lives matter when you call your women bitches and hoes and thoughts and maggots and bed wenches, including so-called black leaders do this shit? Black lives matter?
I thought about it, but I never thought to no fucking
Black lives matter do not matter to most black people, and this is the truth. Now, I don't prescribe to the concept or the notion of race because the concept and the notion of race is not backed by a scientific evidence of proof.
Now, hold the fuck up. You just said you don't subscribe to race and all that shit because it ain't backed up by scientific evidence of proof. What the fuck you talking about when you just said y'all ain't had the motherfucking problems that y'all had until the niggas showed up. Black folks showed up and shit. So how the fuck don't you subscribe to race and shit when you said y'all ain't had no motherfucking problems till the niggas showed up and shit? Now, if you really believed in that motherfucking philosophy that you philosophizing and shit, then you would have just fucking said we had them problems until these particular group of people showed the fuck up. You see, this is what the fuck happens when the motherfucker try to play smart, but he ain't really smart. He's just a fucking dickhead and shit. This motherfucker right here, boy. Hey, boy. We're fucking with you right now.
It's a concept. It's an illusionary concept.
No, he's pronouncing it wrong. It's a concept. You see what I'm saying? It's not a concept. It's a concept. All right? And I just got to pause for the cause because all right, I had to sneeze. So anyway, my earphones is touch sensitive. I think I changed the channel on my playback system because I know I'm like, wait a minute, what is this audio playing? So anyway, let's just take one quick break because, you know, when I'm playing other people's material, I want to make sure that I break it up so it won't just be like I'm just streaming it just from beginning to end. I'm doing this respectfully. I'm doing this to as a teaching moment to reinforce my own points and theories about this guy and I just noticed that there are at least 3 people out there that really knows about this guy or have strong opinions about this guy. And I wasn't even tripping until I got blocked. And when I got blocked, I said, if his mods block me without him knowing, then he assigned them the job of armor baron or sergeant of arms. And nobody has titles like that unless they're in some kind of group think or group cult situation. And so if he trusts his mods that much, then he must have trained his mods. And so that's when I started thinking clique, cult, organization, the way people are sending their money and stuff like that. There's more to this situation that meets the eye. So, I just want to stop for a minute, and then I'm going to press play again. We're going to bring it right back. Okay? So, we're going to, we're just going to pause for a little musical break.
Watch out, boy. See that time boss come, man. See that come.
Here we go.
do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. If you got one arm, then you can do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester.
I swear these tracks don't give you enough time to pour you some eggnog. But that was the Uncle Fester reprise instrumental. You know, reprise. I don't know. Since we don't. I mean, people not familiar with these. You know, like we used to have vinyl. So vinyls had preludes, interludes. Reprises, and stuff like that. You know, preludes, interludes, reprises. Because basically, you only could put about 5 songs on each side of the record. So if it wasn't a perfect fit, you would have to make something up just to make it all balance out and fill up all the blank space. But anyway, yeah, that's the echo. That's my Rakim effect. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Concept, but the fact that it's illusionary does not negate the fact that it has influence on people's perceptions of other people, and that there are behavior patterns that manifest and materialize out of this concept that are detrimental to the global population.
Allow me to partologize myself. Suppositorily speaking, my incarceration has forced, you understand, the ventilation of, shall I say, my dairy air, and upon my discharge, I will ejaculate my mind to the prophylactic of the bowels of society.
What the fuck? Damn, this motherfucker just spit out about 15 motherfucking $50 words. All the motherfucking words had about 5 syllables in them motherfuckers. This motherfucker think he's smart. hey, nigga, oh, that shit was deep. You see, brother, what the fuck you saying was really deleterious to the whole motherfucking situation going on in the motherfucking hood, because I'm on my square every motherfucking day, G. Sit this bitch ass nigga down.
I recognize that, but I'm not teaching my son that he's black or African American or other. I'm not teaching my daughters that either. Okay, because these labels cause serious problems. But I will say this in this video, I'm not even gonna say most, many black people don't give a shit about black people. You wanna say African American, you wanna say Moor, you wanna say Hebrew Israelite, whatever the case may be.
Who happens to be a black man trying
This video is not about Black Lives Matter because I can give a fuck. How many of these people are out here marching and are absentee fathers? Get your ass off the street and not paying your child support and complaining about the child. You was man enough to ejaculate into a vagina, but you're not man enough to pay child support?
You man enough to ejaculate inside a vagina? Look here, nigga. It's a lot of reasons why some people just not taking care of their kids. I myself personally, fuck nigga, would not allow anything to prevent me from taking care of my kids. But I'm not in other motherfucking situations, man. You know the motherfucking child support system is designed to get the man out of the home and put the man in a hole. It's against masculinity, dude. So why the fuck can't you, in all your infinite wisdom and shit, try and look and see into another motherfucking situation and put yourself in their shoes. Maybe it's a situation that you yourself couldn't fucking handle. You see where I'm coming from? But man, it's a lot of reasons why motherfuckers don't take care of their kids. I don't agree with them. I ain't that motherfucker. But listen here, man. Shit be going down, and this shit you ain't aware of. You can't put yourself in another motherfucker's shoes and see what the situation is, then verify, all right, that's a fucked up situation. I see where you at. You need to shut the fuck up and stop being so damn judgmental, yo, bitch, nigga.
And then you want to say Black Lives Matter and you an absentee father? Get the fuck out of here. Black lives don't matter to most black people, and this is the truth. And I'm going to say most, because in my experience, it has been most. And this doesn't mean, I'm not saying all, because I do care. I do videos talking about manhood, trying to help young brothers to evolve into men. You know, I got 3 sons. Every single day, I got to provide them with a positive example. I'm breaking all the negative stereotypes about African-American men or black men, all of them. I haven't lived a sexually promiscuous lifestyle. I don't smoke weed. I don't do alcohol. Never have. See, I ain't got baby mamas. All of my children are by the same woman, and that's the way that it go. You see what I'm saying? I don't call women bitches and hoes. Have I called women bitches and hoes? Yes. In my youth, in my ignorance, do I do it now? No. You see, I'm irresponsible. You know, I'm very irresponsible. I'm an absentee father. No, I'm in my children's lives every single day. I'm breaking all of the negative racial stereotypes about African-American men.
Oh, see that there? That's that bullshit right there. You one of them niggas who think you're fucking entitled to something because you're doing what the fuck you supposed to do. Speaking about, I'm breaking all the racial stereotypes. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something about those racial stereotypes, nigga. Now I'm teaching you, fuck nigga. The motherfuckers who made those racial stereotypes, they don't give a fuck whether you fit the profile or not. You still a nigga. To them, don't you understand that, nigga? So while you fighting against racial stereotypes set forth by motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about you, or whether you fit the stereotype or not, cause you're still a nigga in their eyes, it don't mean nothing at the end of the day, nigga. Do you understand that, you punk motherfucker? So before you run around here talking about all that you doing to break stereotypes, it don't mean shit when you understand the game, nigga. Now put that in your motherfucking pocket, bitch.
All of them. Part of my life purpose is to do that. And in the process, I'm trying to help younger males, whether you're African American or otherwise, to grow into men. Okay. But we have not had the type of problems that we've had until we had some African American folk move over here. So let me give y'all some of this.
Oh shit. This motherfucker right here. Oh, he about to give y'all some shit. Hey, Lenon, he don't really fuck with you niggas like that. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. This dude right here, he's something else, but y'all fuck with him. Go on, keep on fucking with the nigga. I'm just exposing the truth about him. We got a saying in hoops, ball don't lie.
It is about 6 a.m. in the morning right now. Okay, I would have been up anyway because I want to get up before it gets too hot out here to work on the garden. Because we got burnt up, so I'm starting over. And I made this garden because I want, even though we're in a not too nice neighborhood, at least I can do as a man is to make stuff as comfortable as possible inside and outside, based upon the budget that we have. That's what real men do. I'm not gonna complain, but I do know one thing, we're moving up and out of here as soon as possible. We're gonna make this happen, okay? So I'm up early this morning, and I go to bed around 10 p.m. last night, and I go to bed before my wife, and then at about 1:30 in the morning, here comes the bass music bumping next door. Boom. Boom, 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 back the boom, boom, back, boom, boom, back the boom, boom, back, boom, back the boom, boom, back, boom, boom, back the boom, boom, back, boom, boom, back the boom, boom, back, boom, back the boom, boom, back, boom, boom, back the boom, boom, back, boom, back the boom, boom, back, boom, 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 back the boom, boom, back. And then, because it's hot out here, we have to leave the window open, and then here comes the language. Motherfucking nigga, bitch ass, man, fuck you. Suck my dick, man, if you a pussy, this motherfucking nigga. And I'm trying to sleep, my wife's trying to sleep, I got babies in the next room sleep. I don't want them hearing that shit. Okay, I grew up around the shit, but that don't, just because I grew up around it, does that mean that my children have to hear those, that I pass down that legacy to my children? No. See, and the thing is that we've had this problem with them for over 9 months. Okay, not only is the music loud, but the music is foul, the things that are being said, and then their language is foul. So it's one thing if you're going to do that, but turn it down to where people around you don't have to hear it. Respect other people's peace. See, you can't say that Black Lives Matter if you don't even respect the peace of other black people. You see what I'm saying? And we have this serious issue in the African American community. We don't give a fuck about each other. Really, we don't. We don't give a fuck about our children. A lot of us, we drop our children off with grandma, and that's precisely what's done over here. So let me give you guys insight. Over here we have, it's a 1-bedroom. And before they kicked out the last dude and their daughter and her boyfriend, there were about 11 people living over here. And I understand financial strains, I understand that, but see, you have financial strains because you're alcoholics. I'm talking about the grandparents who are probably about 10 years older than I am. You're alcoholics and you're drug addicts. That's why you have financial issues.
You alcoholics and you drug addicts. That's why you have listen to this bitch ass nigga. I know the fuck you ain't talking about financial issues. See, these motherfuckers over here that you talking about and shit, they drug addicts and alcoholics, and like I said, they got financial issues. But you ain't a drug addict or alcoholic, and you got financial issues, motherfucker. What the fuck is the difference? I think you might have to stop bitching so much, nigga. You talking about they y'all hear this nigga? They got financial issues because they drug addicts and dope dealers and shit. But this motherfucker right here got financial issues also, and he had to come all the way to YouTube and beg the fucking YouTube community for money to get out of that motherfucking situation. So tell us why you have financial issues. You don't drink, you don't smoke, you're perfect, Lenon. Meditating on your rock and shit, yo fuck nigga. This is the nigga that y'all fuck with. Keep rolling with him. I'm about to close this out soon, but hey, we're gonna expose who this nigga really is.
Okay, you guys are always drunk, you're always bickering with each other, yelling and screaming at each other. I'm talking about grown folk. That's the other thing in the African American community. People who should be elders act like children. And they're up there, motherfuck you, nigga, fuck you, bitch, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my house, you ain't shit, fuck you, go do this, go do that. And they're talking this shit all day. Especially once they get the alcohol in them. You see what I'm saying? So you figure if you have parents who raise the next generation with that type of behavior and attitude and orientation toward life, then the children of their children are going to be screwed up. And that's precisely the case. See, even right now, they're bumping their music, talking all that shit next door. See? I wish I should go over there and let y'all hear it. Okay, and matter of fact, I'm going to have to tell hold on just a second. I got to tell my children to go inside because I don't want them hearing that.
Bitch ass nigga.
Baby. Go inside, okay?
Standing for the motherfucking camera. I gotta go tell the kids, go in the house.
Go inside. Where's Saida at?
What the fuck? They can probably hear the shit in the house, Lenon.
Okay, stay in the house, okay, baby?
He only doing this shit for the camera. This is a bitch ass nigga right here. Man, oh man.
Yeah, you could.
I would hate to be your fucking
nigga.
Oh, fuck, nigga.
Ridiculous.
Male Karen.
And you know the grandparents are over there. I thought they were gone, but they're over there. See, you got grandparents ain't got no sense. They raising these babies. The babies ain't got no sense, and then these babies have babies, and these babies ain't. And then these babies are now left over here with the grandparents, and the grandparents are basically raising them. And then the cycle perpetuates itself. Irresponsible. But why? Because of the drugs, because of the alcohol. You see, that's a serious problem in Africa, and it's been so normalized. I mean, we got whole music genres that talk about smoking weed and drinking 40s, cruising down the street smoking Indo, smoking on gin and juice. That's programming. And we wonder why so much inside the African-American community is screwed up, in particular our family structures. I mean, you can't have a stable family if you're an alcoholic. It's impossible. No matter what color you are or skin color you are, it's impossible. Any of y'all who grew up with parents who are alcoholics, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can't expect to have a stable, loving household if you got parents who are on drugs. It's simply impossible. It's not possible. You have to have a level of stability. And there's so much instability that goes on over here. But anyway, so when they first moved here, when they first moved in, I remember I was looking out the window and my wife was standing there with me. And she said, oh, we have some new neighbors. And I said, you know what? They're going to be a problem.
You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk.
Now she said, what? How you going to say that? I said, I already know. She said, how do you know that? I said, I already know. I can just look and tell.
And that's exactly what bitch niggas do. They look and they tell. You old folk nigga, you gonna say you could just look at these black folk and tell that they gonna be a problem. It sounds to me like you're racially profiling motherfuckers. Well, what kind of man would racially profile another black man? Hey, Lenon, your coon hanging out, nigga. Tuck that shit in, boy.
And see, time told the truth. They have been a serious problem from day one, okay? Playing loud music, the language, and I know I've been using some language in this video, okay, excuse that, but I'm doing it for a particular reason, okay? The language, playing loud music, one of the dudes played drums, and he would play drums. Leave the door wide open, playing drums. He also had a keyboard. He would turn this all the way up as loud as possible when he's playing, okay? Not respecting other people's peace, you see? A couple of times playing drums at 11 p.m., 12 midnight, 1 a.m., and then bumping the music, playing it really loud. And the type of music they was playing was so, you know, so disrespectful.
Why you do the two little pumps like that?
I don't want it, and I don't want my children hearing that. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if you really cared about your own people, you would respect their peace. Okay? And the grandparents over there, they ain't got no sense either, because they don't respect people's peace, and their children don't respect other peace. And then you got these babies that are being raised in that environment. And we're talking about a one-bedroom.
All right. Nah. All right, look. Before I get to the crux of the video and the main shit, how the fuck is you gonna sit there and talk about respecting other motherfuckers' peace when you don't give Umar a moment's peace? You got bitch-ass Kong Crazy. He dropped the motherfucking video earlier in the day, and then you picked the shit up and fucking scrutinized every blade of grass in the motherfucking video. Why don't you respect this man's peace? Regardless of whether fucking not you like his persona, attitude, or what the fuck ever, you gotta respect his peace, right? But no, your bitch ass has allowed your whole motherfucking channel to be a motherfucking rest haven for all of these cantankerous, bitter hoes who want to project their anger against male masculinity and put that shit on Umar, and you give him a motherfucking platform to do it. You fool-ass, bitch-made punk. But what? Now we gotta get to why you here, because I can't take this shit. This shit's fucking up my brain. But I'm going to fast forward to the points that we need. There's about 2 more points left. And I hope y'all appreciate the work I put in on this here shockumentary dishonor. So let's continue to cook this fork, nigga, one time. I'm going to take my time. You understand me?
They don't, in other words, they don't give a shit. Okay, it's just another person talking, and they're talking nice, and he's a gardener, he has these babies, and he's out here hugging the baby. He must be weak. He's one of them weak niggas, okay? He's one of them simp niggas, right? He's out here taking care of his family. He's out here meditating on rocks. He's out here gardening. He don't argue with his wife, okay? He's a peaceful dude. He must be weak. So this is one of the programs that we have in the African-American community. So after about 9 months of this, I was kind of fed up, and I'd been real peaceful. My language was real peaceful, and one time they was out here, late at night. It was about 1 in the morning. They're bumping their music really loud. Our walls are shaking. Our windows are shaking in the bedroom. My wife's trying to go to sleep. I'm trying to go to sleep. And that was it for me. I came out and I looked over the fence. I was like, motherfucker, y'all got to do this shit right now. Okay.
Oh, okay. See, now we getting somewhere. So, first of all, this motherfucking lying. Hey, Lenny, if you and Umar was to meet in the middle of iTunes Day Park, I bet you he'd be shit down your motherfucking leg. You's a punk motherfucker. You ain't gonna do shit to nobody. So we know you lying in this motherfucking video, cause you's a bitch nigga. And bitch niggas don't talk like that. That's why you whispering when you saying the shit. But let's just say for the sake of argument, he ain't lying. You know what? I'm gonna let the shit play. I'm gonna show y'all something.
And the one dude, the daughter's boyfriend, I said, and I can't even remember his name. Where is such and such? Where is that motherfucker at? His girlfriend says, oh, hold on, sir. She goes back, and then she talks to him inside this little shed over. He was in his shed. They over here doing drugs, drinking alcohol, and bumping their music. And then she comes back and says, oh, he's busy. I said, what? That motherfucker ain't busy. Y'all turn that shit off, or I'm gonna call the popo. Y'all, if y'all either handle it now this way, or I'll just go ahead and call the popo. Popo means police. Okay, I don't want to do that.
Okay, so for y'all who don't know, popo mean police. Look at this fucking square ass nigga. You don't be on your square every motherfucking day, G. You is a fucking square every motherfucking day, G. Hey, look, this motherfucker ready to call the cops on motherfuckers playing loud music. But it wait, it gets worse.
Okay, I didn't grow up with the very positive perspective on police, because I've seen police officers, abusive ones, and not all police officers are abusive, but I've seen enough in my life, and I've been harassed and abused myself enough to know that that's not the first thing that you do. You don't just make a phone call. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, am I too loud? Yeah, am I too loud? Oh, okay. Yeah, we got some other neighbors. I'm doing a video talking about our neighbors over here. Yeah.
Hey, am I too loud? Hey, did y'all see that little look he gave when he said, I'm talking about our neighbors over here? He gave him that the niggas look. You know, I'm talking about our neighbors over here. The niggas. Y'all seen that little motherfucking look he gave? Hey, Lenon, the fuck type time you on? Giving that little fucking look out, or using little snitch bitch ass nigga. Am I too loud? You little punk motherfucker. Let's keep it going.
This is my other neighbor over here. He's real cool. Okay, Mexican dude, real cool. He stayed right here. But anyway, I looked over the fence and I was like, y'all need to turn that shit. And y'all don't turn the shit down. I'm gonna just call the police and we just handle it that way. And I don't want to do that. Okay. But you see, once I started to use that language, now all of a sudden they have a level of respect. See, why is it that we have to deal with each other like that in order for us to begin to have a level of respect for each other? See, that's a serious problem. See, that's the only language that they understand. Now, if I talk with them in a respectful way, they're not going to get the message. But if I go off and motherfucking niggas, I'll fuck you. I mean, now they start to understand. See, it shouldn't be that way. See, black people, if you got people who are willing to respect you with their language, you should respect them. Okay, it shouldn't take me to have to turn it up to 110 and motherfucking get like that for you to have some level of respect. That's why black lives don't matter to most black people, because most black people, look, the only way that we communicate is abusive. Nigga, fuck you, bitch, ass, nigga, fuck boy, maggot. You know, this is how we talk to each other. You see, and it's so abusive. I don't believe it. I don't think that we should talk with each other. But if that's the only way that I can communicate to these people so that they can begin to understand, at least begin to conceptualize what I'm trying to, and all I'm trying to say is have some respect. Put some respect on a brother's name. Here I am, an African-American male who is doing right by his family. Put some respect on my name. See, if I'm out here calling women bitches and hoes and I got 5 baby mamas and all this, then you're going to have some respect. Or if I'm out here rapping and talking shit all day, then now you're going to have some respect. If I'm drinking a 40, if I'm smoking a weed, now you're going to have some respect. No, put some motherfucking respect on my name, because I'm a real man who's doing what real men do. I'm here in my family's life every single day. I'm a positive force. I'm a protective force. I don't abuse my family. I don't even use this type of language with my family. It's always love. It's always peaceful. Put some motherfucking respect on my name. You see, so that's why I'm saying black lives don't matter to all black people. It don't. It don't. So this is one of the things that we have to begin to change. So, I mean, At a certain point, they start popping up off the mouth. So in other words, they start talking shit to me. The daughter's boyfriend over here, he started talking some shit, and I was like, man, fuck you, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. And that's the one thing, see, people don't.
You know you done fucked up, right?
Then pop a bottle or get out the club. Fuck around and catch a hollow tryna mug, ayy. Ay. Now with the drama, I just want the plugs. I ain't with the drama. Am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? Am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? These rap niggas be talking so crazy, like I won't beat a nigga ass. My daddy told me take him back to the 80s and just beat a nigga ass.
Hey, hold on, Calico. Hey, boy. Did you just threaten to beat his ass? Whoa, wait a minute. So first you was going to call the police, and then he was talking shit to you, and you threatened to beat his ass? Threats of physical violence? Wait a minute, Lenore. How the fuck is you going to threaten to beat his ass because he was talking shit? Ain't that what happened between you and Umar? You was talking shit to him, fucking with him, dropping documentaries and all kind of bullshit, and he said he was gonna beat your ass. Nah. He ain't threatening your family. He said he wanted to beat your ass. And you just threatened a young boy across the street because he was talking shit and said you was gonna take it back to the 80s and beat a nigga ass. But you bitching about Umar wanting to whoop your ass. See, you started with the fucking young boy. You started with Umar. Ass whippings should be going around somewhere, and you be the motherfucking recipient. But you threatened that young man and said you was gonna whoop his ass.
Now look, I pressed the Oh, okay. I knew I wasn't crazy. I had pressed the pause button and it was still talking. I was like, what the? Am I tripping? I know I've had a lot of eggnog. Yeah. He just made, this video still has a lot to go, but I think he made a significant point right there. Oh, but he do. I can't stop now. I'm too far in down the rabbit hole because dudes start talking crap again. Okay, let's play. Let's play some more, and then I'm going to shut down, and then I'm going to come back live in the studio. Okay, we're going to shut down after this next 10 minutes, and then we'll come back live in the studio. So he do talk some more crap. So I got to play some more, but make sure you support this channel. I got the link I pinned the link at the top. I dropped the link in the chat room, and I'm clicking the subscribe button right now. And this is the Speak Easy. All right. So let me continue to press play.
And they think that they be assuming too much. They assume that just because you refine yourself, and some of you brothers, you refine yourself to a certain degree where you don't operate on certain levels. Maybe back in the day you lived a sexually promiscuous, or maybe you called women bitches and hoes. Maybe you was a gangbanger back, and I grew up around gangbangers. Okay, I'm talking about real thugs, not fake studio gangsters, not that bullshit. I'm talking about real thugs that did real damage in the community. I got friends that got killed and murdered in drive-bys over stupid shit. I got friends that busted drive-bys. I got friends in the pen at an early age and still in the motherfucking pen. So I know what that's all about. But don't assume that because you see a brother out here now, he's taking care of his family. You know, he's taking his family to the park. He's a respectable and honorable man. He's not disrespecting people. He's out here guarding. He's out here meditating. That somehow he's a weak nigga and that you can talk however the fuck you want to and not get your ass beat. He's a weak nigga that you can talk however the fuck you want to not get your ass beat. He's a weak nigga that you can talk however the fuck you want to not get your ass beat. Don't assume that shit, man, because you assume, you look at it that way, one day you're gonna assume and you're gonna get yourself caught up in some shit where you ain't gonna survive. Because another dude would have been like, okay, you wanna talk that shit? I might be refined now, but let me go get this gat and we can sell it that way. That's not me, I'm not the one. But I will beat someone's ass if I have to. Am I going in a little too hard? Okay. Am I going in a little too hard? Okay. Am I going in a little too hard? Okay, maybe I need to preface this video when I put it up and just let people know, hey, look, there's gonna be some language in here and some hardcore things being said, but this is the truth, and I'm saying it in the manner that it needs to be said. And there's a reason why I'm getting to it. So, anyway, that situation ends, and maybe about a month ago, they finally kicked this dude out. This dude, lazy, don't want to work. They bought him a car to get him a job, talking about the grandparents, to get him a job, and his girlfriend to get him a job, which is their daughter. And he don't get a job. He's over here doing drugs, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, always talking shit. That's the thing, black folk, we talk so much shit. You see, now some people may say I'm talking shit here, but you know, the truth of the matter is that it's one thing to tell the truth and you can back that shit up with how you're living, because I can back that shit up with how I'm living. Y'all come to my house. I know it's not nice. I know we're in a neighborhood that ain't too nice. Okay, I understand all that. It's a small house, but it's all love. You walk in, it's all love. How we treat our children, it's all love. Love, 24/7. How I treat my wife, is all love. So I can back up whatever I'm saying here with what's going on inside my home. I can speak on this with authority. A month ago, we out here cleaning out the SUV. Me and my wife and our children, they were in the backseat rummaging. You know how they like to do when they get in the car, they like to play around. So we got 5 babies, we're out here, and it's real hot. It's been hot out here for a long time. And the night before, police came out because of all this drama that was going on over here. And there's been times I had to call the police because of domestic violence that was going on over here. They kicked the dude out, and they had the police over there, and it was like all this kind of madness, all this arguing and going back and forth, and just drama. Okay, they kicked dude out, and they kicked his girlfriend out, which is their daughter. They ended up leaving. And I knew that they weren't supposed to come back because of what they were saying next door. But the next day when we were out here cleaning up the SUV, they come, he parks his car right here, and he has 2 of his homeboys in the car. They get out, and then they go around the back way over here. So I'm like, again, I'm hyper vigilant. Okay, so in my mind, I'm like, what are these dudes doing? I already know they're not supposed to be here. You know, what's going on here? So I'm already kind of like mean mugging, which I do. Like, that's how I grew up. I grew up like that. That's why you see this right here? This is from growing up and being mad all the time because of my situation, okay? But then also being on guard all the time growing up, okay? And not just in the community so much as in the home, living in a state of perpetual fear because of my father. I mean, it takes a toll on you. So I'm hyper vigilant. So anyway, they go across, and then they end up coming back around this way after a while. And when they start to come over to get back in the car, I'm just kind of mean mugging, looking like, you know, what are they doing? And my wife is sitting there next to the car, and the dude, he's like, what's up? I looked over. I don't say nothing. What's up? You looking at me? I said, well, what's up, man? Real peaceful, right? Well, you ain't saying nothing and you looking at me. Okay, I'm giving you a second chance. Motherfucker, I'm giving you a second chance. Oh, well, how are you doing today? Yeah, you know, I'm standing right here and you ain't trying to say something, so, okay, that was it. I snapped, okay? I opened up the door and I ran up on the dude. Literally ran up on him. My wife was like, and that ain't me, I ain't the one. I'm a real peaceful dude. But see, I couldn't talk with him in a peaceful way for him to get it. Look, man, ain't no problem, but you making a problem. Okay, so you want to disrespect me and try to mouth off and talk all that shit like right in front of my wife and in front of my children for no good reason. All I'm doing is looking over there. It ain't about you. Because if it was some other group of people that's parked across the street, I'm still going to be looking over there because that's how I am. I'm a very protective person. There's been times where there was a white dude that parked across the street right here one time. This is when we first moved out here. And he was sitting in the car, and I literally opened up my gate. I walked across the street because my children were outside playing. I walked across the street, and I was like, "Can I help you, sir?" He's like, "No, I'm just sitting here." I said, "Okay, you're not a pedophile, are you?" No. I said, "Well, I'm just checking. Just want to make sure. Have a good day." Now, some people may be like, "Why'd you do that?" Well, I'm being protective, because if he is a pedophile, he's not going to sit. And he sat there, okay? Because if he was, he wouldn't have been sitting there much longer. But it made dude uncomfortable, but I'm doing my job as a man. I'm standing on my square as a protective force. And we should all be like that. So it's not personal. It don't make no difference who it is, to me, okay? So I run up on dude. I'm like, "Motherfucker, you got it twisted. I will beat your motherfucking ass right here, right now. You better get your ass back in the car." "Well, you ain't got to be like that." "No, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. I'll beat your motherfucking ass right here." Okay, now, people, I don't condone that language, and I don't believe that we should talk to each other like that. But see, there's only so much disrespect that any person can take until at a certain point, they have to verbalize in a particular way to get the message across.
Are y'all listening to this bullshit ass story this motherfucker telling? But he said a lot. You said it's only a certain amount of disrespect the motherfucker gonna take before he start thinking about whooping your ass. You threatened this nigga. You said you was the motherfucker mean mugging him. What fucking nigga you know gonna let you look at him all the way to his motherfucking car and not ask you, "What the fuck you looking at?" That shit weird. What the fuck, you like what you see? You like what you saw or something, nigga? So of course he had every right to ask you, "Fuck is you looking at?" You looking at him like you the one gonna do something. And you get fucking surprised when he asks you, "Is it a motherfucking problem?" You dickhead. You always fucking with people. Then when they shoot back, you get the bitching.
These are some excellent points. You want the full video? It's been pinned to the top. The link is in the chat room. Make sure you check out his channel. It's The Speakeasy 3, and the video is called Lenon Honor Expose Shockumentary. Oh, Shockumentally Part 1. All right. It has 140 likes, over 5,000 views. It came out around January 6th. It seemed like something happened around January. A lot of people had their foot on his neck in January. You like what you see. Yeah, this dude is creative. I like how he does, his productions and stuff. I do the same thing, except I just, create the material. Like I don't it's sort of to save a headache, and drama with the copyrights and stuff. I just try to create some raw stuff, but this dude is talented in his presentation. He's way more entertaining than I am when he's presenting this stuff, and that's why I left a comment on the video, and I kind of gave him a hint, like I'm gonna use this, to reinforce what I was thinking. And I learned from the video. Now, don't get it wrong. I learned stuff I did not know. It's all allegedly, but what he says out of his own mouth and what you see on camera, that's not alleged. That's dead on. And I don't know what type of person he is. I heard that he flags people, so because I could play his videos where he's talking like a cult leader and talking about subjects and topics like a cult leader. But of course he would say, "You're using my material, you're trying to get money or clout off my material." No, we're trying to prove how different you are, and we're still trying to understand why you would call a person who makes content, who have several pages with content, who usually go after people that are controversial in the community. You know, and you fit the mold. You fit that part. You are very controversial. You see? So I'm gonna sign out here. You want the whole complete video? You're gonna have to check out his channel. But I just want to show what kind of you know, because he has videos on mind control. You see? And when I was listening to it, you know, he was pretty on point. But like, just like when I listened to Uncle Fester, the Bonnet, I'd be wondering who is his targeted audience, because a lot of it is just common sense. Like, who doesn't know what you're saying? Like, who can't put that together? You know? And who are you measuring what the majority doesn't know to assume that there's a group that needs that information? So I think he's preying on the weak. Like, he's preying on people that may lack in education or sophistication, and those are the people that's supporting him. You know, the people that's mentally challenged. That because you know, if you notice, you know, he only go lives on certain days, and people get their check on Mondays. Like, if you're on SSI and all that stuff, or if you get a military disability, usually it's a Monday. Sometimes it's the first Monday of the month. Some people only get paid monthly, and some get paid every other week, stuff like that. So he's really like, everything about him is, even though he looks grassroots, no, he's a mastermind when it comes to manipulation, because he puts all the energy and the focus on another target that's controversial, while you're looking, this is it. He goes, like, you're at a baseball stadium, and he goes, "Ooh, look at that over there." And when you look, he reaches in your pocket. You see what I'm saying? Look at that thief. He's stealing her purse, but he's going in your pocket while you're looking at the thief stealing the purse. So that's pretty much the concept there. So we're gonna shut down and come back live. But I just want to show him that, yes, you may have a point about that mind control stuff. And here's proof. Hey, I'm possessed by his lordship. He has total control over me. I don't know what to do, but I'm just going to continue on, and maybe he will leave my body. But anyway, I need help. I cannot stop lying. I'm just totally ignorant, and I'm ashamed, and I don't know how to tell anyone. So I'm just gonna take a break and change my name again and start a new channel. Okay. Anyway, Lordship, please leave my body. That's funny. That's like one of my favorite ones. I've even made the Elephant Man talk Einstein. I lost count of all the people I made talk. I think Elephant Man was really, you know, I was really trying to get into character on that one. This shit's crazy. We out.
show, man. I don't think they heard you. Why don't you tell them what your name is?